Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. I believe if you stream Magic, you have to stream Historic Goblins. Otherwise, they take you the license away. All right, Brainstormer. It's pretty redundant with these Lazavs, but I'll take it. Oh, Diligent Excavator. Do I want to play that first? Hello. Hello. I think I'll play Diligent Excavator first. I believe this to be like the stronger piece to begin with. Oh, did she's up, guys? I think it's time to call the content creator bosses that are vigilanting over who can stream what. I think I'll play Emery. I mean, it will get counters. Might as well play this. Dr. Goldead. What about... Wow, I milled the Mox Amber. That's lucky. Dr. Goldead. What about in draft when you play Leanna Steward? You got unlucky there? Snitching. Oh wow, the opponent is not playing mono blue. I thought I was playing mono blue. I thought for sure that we're a mono blue gamer over there. Okay, I'll play Mox Amber. If I mill Uro, I can copy Ecololi Castle. Alright. Nice, see, nice. Alright, Lazav. It's time to do your favorite thing here. Coping Uro and get it in. Psh. Just look at that! Barabam! Lazav! Wow! Look at that! Yeah, this is cool. Attacking with Lazav on Ura is the thing that lots of people want to do, and this deck can give it to you, on top of many other things. I mean, Ura beats down very much. Like, if you attack with Ura on turn 4, together with threatening a combo, it's, you know? Also, your Prudence doesn't do anything. Lazav is in the deck because of, you can copy Kethis or Diligent Excavator. Plus, it's colored. So it's a legend. And it's a colored legend for Mox Amber. It's just very nice. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it can also copy Ura. Yeah, that's what we did. Chase Wilder de la Merda. I have Kethis in my graveyard, unfortunately. I do have the fairy, though. Alright, to begin with, I am attacking. To begin with, I am sbarring. We don't have many people, though. Just with these two. Are you gonna fall 3? Alright, let's cast Teferi Time Reveler. Hopefully that don't counter it. A nice decay. What am I supposed to do, Brainstormer? What am I supposed to do, Brainstormer? Tell me. Oh, look. I need my Teferi to survive. I guess I'll just take it up. I think that's the best way to survive, right? Then I'll play a Sphere. Actually, I can play... No, I'll play Sphere from the graveyard. Mox Amber doesn't do anything because I don't have anything to cast with it. If you cast Lazav, it dies. Because this card is called Lazav. Also known as Lasagna. Alright, we gotta keep this. So the next turn we'll be winning. This turn we'll be passing. We'll be winning also because we have attacked with Ura twice already. Yeah, I know. This card is very... It's for the 1%. It's like... Do you remember, guys, when I built that Gruul with only Mythic Rares? This deck wins by decking itself. It does, yeah. Eventually. Yeah, me too, Parmister. Me too, me too. Actually, as I said yesterday, this deck made me... was the last time I bought jams, because I ran out of jams. I had to buy jams to make this deck. Sure. MPO players 1%? Oh, I believe it's not 1% MPO players. There's like 24. I don't know. There's definitely isn't 240 play. I mean, I can't count right now, but 2,400? I don't know. Oh. Alright. Yeah, there's a chromatic sphere, right? That's pretty funny. It's been a long time. If you play Pauper, you see this card. Also, if you play Tron too. Chat, do you want to see fancy chromatic star? I have a modern Tron deck from a friend of mine still in my here. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because he doesn't play anymore. Look at this nice chromatic star. This is the same card that's in play from Apocalypse. Chromatic star. Apocalypse. It was uncommon in Apocalypse. Then they downgraded to commons, I believe. Yeah. Tron player confirmed. But yeah, now we even have new Tron pieces. That point, just surrender. Just surrender to your faith. You mean Sphere? Yeah, I mean Sphere. Sphere was from Apocalypse. It's a reprint in Mirrodin. Was it from Mirrodin or from Darksteel? I don't remember. Yeah. Va bene. You're attacking my Teferi. And the tapping. Storm Invasion. Oh yeah, Storm Invasion. I made a mistake. I misunderstood. Invasions and Apocalypse. Classic Magic noob. Just a classic Magic noob over here. Nothing else to see. Alright, in the meanwhile, I'm drawing a card with the Sphere. Because why not? Alright, so technically, chat, I could win the game by playing Teferi, bouncing this and attack. But if they have a Shark Typhoon, they get me. So I think it's safer if I just go for a regular win. A regular and boring win. With Lazav. Copying Kethis. And they're just winning that way. Because now I made myself for 2 and blah 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 blah. I exile Kethis and Tanya. And I start looping Gamers and Mox Ambers and then eventually win with Jace. And have Teferi in place so they can't interact with me. And that's a G to the G. Digit Excavator is not needed in this combo. So basically what happened in this game is that we went turn 3 Ur attack in. It was fancy, but it didn't matter. It's basically a play that Magic players love to make. Just fancy and didn't matter. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a combo deck. I'm faster than my opponents. It's one of the reasons why my deck is a historic deck and theirs is a standard deck. And then eventually I win with this Jace Wielder of Mysteries that I have in my hand. Ta-da! Quante carte c'ho? 4. Okay. Ta 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 ta. No, adesso 2, ok. Ta ta ta. Good game. Opponent didn't see Jace because it was my hand. Lurus. I don't even know what's the Lurus bug. I think Lurus is very hard to cast, right? Because we're playing a lot of blue. I don't know. Lurus. Maybe. Okay, so I'm playing against the deck where Dispute will be okay. This is not. Oh, basta, that's it. So I'll cut just Ashiox and what if they have a counter, Mango? What if the last card they have is a counter? Then you let the counter resolve, and then you replay Jace from the graveyard with Kethis. You have a right, Sidetrack. Good morning, good night. How is it going? How's it going, Mr. Tortellino Badge and Mr. Gifter Sub? Look at that 10 gifted sub. Thank you, Sidetrack, for the support. Anyway, our Untap.gg profile said that we are currently, in case you people were wondering, 3-1, losing to the mirror match. So this deck is the 75% best deck in the format. Muya Ling is so pretty. Oh yeah, she is. She's very pretty. You can't get infinite mana. You get a reasonable amount though. You can go like to 20 mana, maybe. You're testing so many decks, are you? I decide to just play one deck for one stream. I usually, I don't know, unless the deck is awful. But now Mango rebranded, I don't play any more awful deck. Don't play any more awful decks. All the decks that you see here are actually strong deck. Decks that are someone already played somewhere. Alright, Breeding Pool, go. Kethis the Hidden Hand. Oh, I can go Hallowed Fountain, Chromatic Sphere, then I can go Mox Chamber Emery. I think it's best. It can't be goblins. Lots. You must be like the 700 people that said me that. All right, I'll accept the challenge if I get paired against the goblins opponent. Sandy Timer. Thank you very much, Sandy Timer. Welcome to the stream. Look at this, Sandy Timer. I'm playing Emery, old full control, and I add blue mana with the sphere. Is that a nice combo, isn't it? Unfortunately, I miss a land drop, so it doesn't matter. But I just wanted to tell you. Elemental Royal Fodget. Elemental Royal? It looks like one of the old Magic cards. What does it do? Goblins are 50% of the magic? Alright, Dr. Golden, you're a smart person. Please don't say things like that. Otherwise, I know I value people on my chat a lot, and you are, you know, up there. So if you say something like this, then you go down. You go down very fast. So. Allora, we have to cast the Agent Excavator first. Aspetta, sta bonino. Like this. Then I'll tap the Emery, get back Mox Ember. Meal myself for 2. Keep the new Mox and attempt to cast a Fairy. Meal myself for 2. Resolve. Don't do anything opponent. I've never sideboarded in Mark Confident. I've never played against aggro decks. I guess I played against the Feather the Redeemed, but I didn't board it in. I think I want to try, maybe tomorrow I'll play more Goblins, but I want to cut the Goblin Matron. Goblin Matron has been very bad for me. Ooh, Soul God Lantern, that's nice. Hello, Mango09, says Oliver Dice. Correction Tower, Massacre Girl. I didn't consider it. I honestly did not consider those options. Allora, let's begin with Emery tapping it and giving me flashback to the Chromatic Sphere. When my opponent sacrifices their Soul Guide Lantern, they do not. Va bien, let's me all sell for 2. I don't like Goblin Matron because it's so expensive, right? 1 second, sidetrack. My deck is very hard. I will be reading your message and answer you in a second, but I have to figure out how to fight through that Soul Guide Lantern here. Alright, so I'll begin with casting this Kethis. Aspetta un attimo. I'll begin with floating this blue and getting a black. Drawing a card. And now I'll play Kethis, right? Yeah. Me and myself for 2. And now let's see if my opponent wants to react. In some ways. They don't react in any way? Ma che cimitero di merda! Why, I only have 1 legend? That's so unlucky! Vabbè dai, anche steady. Alright, I don't want to minus this or to go Shark. Alright, I guess I'll pick up and pass. Yes, they have a Soul Guide Lantern in play. I can react to this. Okay, Sharky. Goes to 4. Alright, sidetrack. After this game, I'll go to the bathroom, then I'll come back and I'll take a look at your list. Anyway, they're doodling around. But make sure to remind me, okay? Do they just large shark me? Is this a large shark? I'm an Ember Swarmer. Why not bounce the replay box? Because then they would have attacked the Teferi and kill it, and then maybe I could have died. You have to respect your opponent. When playing a combo deck, you don't only have to think about only your business. You have to think about your opponent's business as well. Allora, we have lots of options here. We have lots of options here. One of the option is bounce Soul Guide Lantern. They crack it in response. My graveyard is exiled. Then I'll play Diligent Excavator. I'll play Lazav. I mill 5 and I'll hope. I don't want to hope. I don't want to hope. I think we're in an okay shape. Right? You want to mill them? No, I will not succeed because they have, I think they have another shark. From my expert read of the situation. I'll play the Sphere from the graveyard. Se no, chat, I can bounce this shark. I can bounce this shark and play new Teferi. And tick it up. First, I'll play the Sphere. Unfortunately, no Mox Embers. If I had found a Mox Ember, I could have done something, right? I think I played as well. If you bounce the Lantern, it's awful. If you bounce the Mox, it's also awful, right? So I bounce the Mox, what do I do with it? I played my land already. Or maybe did I not play a land this turn? I think I need to tick it up and just next turn bounce the Soul Guide Lantern and win. Hopefully they don't have a shark. If they have a shark, they can attack my Teferi. Then I don't know what can I do. Che palle. If I lose this game, I'll be upset because I definitely have all the tool to win. Stop saying milling them. That's not a plan. Alright, now that I also have, like, Reclamation going. Although they might just need to cut the Soulgate Lantern, then I can't win afterwards. Because now I'm attempting to reanimate Teferi here. Alright, I'll untap. Okay, so I'll begin with activating Kethis, the Hidden End. Exiling these two. They have to react now, if they exile my graveyard. If they exile my graveyard, that's okay. If they don't, I will have a couple of Teferi to cast. No, because I play Mox and then what happens? Nothing, right? Last turn. I only have 1 mana. I need more than 1 mana. Because I only have 1 Mox Amber. I didn't have... If I had 2 Mox Amber, sure, but I only had 1. Love it. So they exile my graveyard. There's nothing I can do in response. Everything goes. I have 24 cards left in my deck. This is also an issue, because sometimes there just isn't that many cards now. Okay, so now I hope that I get Mox Ambers, I guess. What's on top? Alright, that's good. So it goes to the graveyard. Now, I think I'm drawing a card with the Sphere. I drew Emery. I don't know why I did white. Just literally doesn't make any sense. You should always have blue in a spot like this. I have 18 cards left in my deck. I have 1 Teferi somewhere. Right? I think I didn't exile 4. Yeah. There's 1 Teferi somewhere. I will mill 8 cards this turn, so I'll go down to 6 cards in my deck. Alright, there's the Teferi. Alright, and there's the Jace. So first thing first, I get Teferi out. I'll play also my land. No, I guess first, yeah, first thing first, I'll play Teferi out. Also have 3 mana up. I have 6 cards. I'll go down to 2 cards in my deck. I don't need to draw a card with Teferi. If this resolves, it's over. If it doesn't resolve, we'll see. I think it's okay. I think I'll pay 3 here. I think I have enough mana to replay Jace Willer Mysteries. If they play another Dispute, I don't think I have access to 7 mana. Alright, I have 1 card left. I'll start milling my opponent now, as I have 2 cards left in my deck. If I desperately need these 2 cards, I will mill them. But now I don't. So I'll exile cards. We keep this. I don't think I have enough Moxes to have 7 mana. Sorry, enough legendary cards to have 7 mana. Alright. So I think I should just cast Jace there. Even if that doesn't resolve, it's not a big deal. Because I'm on 2 cards in my deck. So I can just draw that card for turn and then reactivate Kethis and recast Jace from the graveyard. So I would have just cast Jace. If I had another counter, I would have passed the turn there with 2 cards left in my deck. Alright, that was a good game. Alright, the Will-Hole Expert. We ranked up to 204 between yesterday and today with Goblins and Kethis. Definitely not with this hand though. Alright, this is super awkward. 2 Sumpter Grove, Watery Grave. I mean, I'm keeping because I'm on 6 cards, but that's very awkward. I think I'm bottoming Lazav. Just because I'm leading with turn 1 7 Petal Grove. Yeah. Playing a mountain, they could be playing goblins. Chat is always concerned about the matchup against goblins. They voiced a lot they're concerned. I have beat goblins the one time I played it, but I could easily see the matchup being bad here. Let's click Prospector on top so they start doing the thing. Next turn I can't play Teferi, I can't play Kethis. Because the Mox Ember only gives me white blue mana and this one doesn't give me that. Alright, I find another land on top with his Noop. Instigator. Okay, my opponent can have Muxus on turn 4. And Muxus on turn 4 can easily mean that I lose the game. What's the best packs to open? Usually you just want to open the latest one. M21. Allora. Okay, so I'm playing Teferi. I think I'll bounce one of these ones. It's awkward because my opponent can sacrifice it to add red mana and make me not draw a card, but that means that Teferi was like remove target conspicuous noob. So I'm pretty happy with it. And the reason why I'm not bouncing this goblin, I mean normally I would bounce a goblin here, but since they're Scared Prospector, it means that they can just sacrifice the goblin and add 1 mana, don't draw a card. The metagame? The metagame, I mean, Historic doesn't really have a metagame. That's one of the reasons why people enjoy it a lot. Although Goblins is being very popular lately, and it's a very good aggressive deck. Okay, so they said to sacrifice it instead. I'm okay with it. You can open Turn of Drain as well, sure. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, so they're about to cast Muxus here. Goblin Grande. What's on top? Some good gobbos. Usually you lose the game on the spot when they cast Muxus, so let's see what's gonna happen here. The reason why I beat the Goblins deck is because I always dodged Muxus. Although, I also win game 1 on turn, I believe it was 5. This is turn, I believe it's turn 4. So my opponent's winning on turn 4. Historic is very much a turn 4 format. It's very much a turn 4 format. It's very unfair. Very many decks that can just immediately win the game. If they don't kill me here somehow, I could top deck a Mox Ember and no, it's just impossible, right? But I could top deck a Mox Ember and maybe win. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, if I draw Mox Ember, I think I win. Because I have the loop 2 Emery, 2 Mox Ember with Kethis. Then I find more Ambers and then I get Jace and I win. It's very important that I don't die. Let me count. Sure, this is not lethal. It's 4, 7, 11. Va bene. Alright, let's try and hope to top deck. Oh, they have Gem Bomb Incinerator. I didn't see that. I didn't see that they got a Gem Bomb Incinerator. Yeah. That would be brutal. Should've, I mean, whatever. I mean, now I don't think I have outs. If I draw Mox Ember, nah, I don't think I have outs either. Yeah, it's fine, right? I can go Emery. But even if I immediately Mox Ember, I can't recast it immediately. Alright, good game. I just want to see if I had a Mox Ember in my graveyard. Alright, I wouldn't have got it, so even if opponent didn't get the Gem Bomb, I would have lost this game. Why no Oath of Kaya? As there's just a reasonable amount of cards that you can empty your deck, and Oath is only good against creature decks, right? So we have 8 cards in this matchup. I tend to board out my 4 drops. And I tend to light the 1 Teferi, 2 Ashioks. Then I just light around the combo. I think I need all the spheres because of the double black in Witch's Vengeance. I think I will be cutting like this. Actually, oh, I remember now. I cut Emery. Emery dies to Witch's Vengeance. Emery's great though. But... Is Impulse good against Gubbos? I don't know. I think Master Impulse is here for decks with Planeswalker, Hate. Planeswalker / Hate. Alright, Zend is nice. We have Lazav Uro. Although you can go turn 2 Lazav, but Uro's in hand, so I'll just probably go turn 2 Diligent Excavator regardless. I can go like turn 4 attack with Lazav that copies Uro. Let's see how many bad things my opponent does here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go Diligent Excavator first. Or do I want to go Lazav? I think I actually go Lazav here, yeah. The thing is that Ashioks help you to make your game. Like, Ashiok Mill yourself is a very good thing while stopping other things. Oath of Kaya doesn't really help your deck much. And plus, like, today I've played against 5 I only boarded in Oath of Kaya once today against Goblins in the last match. So yeah, I could say it's a meta thing. Alright, I'm just going for Uro now. So that I can copy it next turn with the Lazav. And I'm also playing a Diligent Excavator thanks to my Mox Amber draw. Could have been a land too, I mean, I had extra land to play. Oh no, actually no, I couldn't. Or could I? It was just turn 3, yeah, no, so yeah. Okay, Mox Amber was a great draw. Next turn, we can do the Ur thing. And I can also just go Diligent Excavator Kethis, and if I hit the Mox Amber, I win the game. That's also a thing. Although the B plan of Uro, it's just very nice. We'll see what happens. I think I want to lower all the Kethis, especially because we're post Cyborg. My opponent might have some like Karn or Goblin Thrashmaster to stop my combo. I mean, Historic didn't really change much. Like, sure, they can tell you that some archetypes are new, but at the end of the day, there's still an aggro deck that is Goblins that will grow. There's still a combo deck that is Kethis, I mean, / Goblins, because it's a combo deck. There's still Field of the Dead. Controls are still out there. Ramp is still out there, you know. Something else changed, but the format itself is still very unfair. Okay, looks like they passed the turn. I think I'm just going for Lazav Kopior. I think it's just too good of a play. I think it's just too good of a play not to make it. Yeah. And like, if I had a Mox Amber in my graveyard, sure, I would have won the game, but just hoping to mill that I just rather go for my warrior. Which gains me life, which is relevant, puts a 6/6 into play. I'm going to play Diligent Excavator as I can't play Kethis with this island that I drew. Playing island's awkward, maybe you should play plains. Or swamp. But then again, the mana basis, of course. Okay, so they're just playing a bunch of things. Okay, Crankle Mob Boss. Alright, my opponent can go crazy now. My opponent can go crazy now. So I can pay 2 mana for the Chieftain from the top. Wow. I can lose the game now. This is turn 4. I can lose the game. Without Muxus. It's very possible that I actually lose the game now. Yeah, it should be very likely to be dead here. So maybe I should have just gone for Kethis. No, I guess I just hope that ended up Cranko, maybe. Because they had Cranko plus 2 Chieftain. Quanti sono? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Alright, if I block 1, I'm actually not dead. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. Alright, cool story. I'm not dead. Great. Alright, do you have something else? They have one card left. What do they have? No, ma davvero? Porca boia. Alright, I can still draw Urza's Ruinous Blast. Goblins is a combo deck. Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned it very often. It's a one-card combo deck in Muxus, but I put it in even combo without Muxus. Alright. Good game. Good game, good game, good game. Lots of people voices their concern about this matchup against Goblins. I've managed to beat once, but now I got completely thrashed. I guess there was no momentum, though. Like, earlier we were coming from, like, a 5-0 streak, whereas now we're just coming from a 2-3 draft. So that was also a thing, right? I could have drawn Witch's Vengeance. I think I drew all my cards, right? Okay, so that's fine. Opponent's mulligan into 6. No mulligan in my hand. Oh, Treasure Hunt sleeves. Maybe they're playing the Treasure Hunt combo. It is the case, Silkman, indeed. And the funny thing is that whenever the Eternal formats aren't dominated by combo decks, people just... I don't know. Was that you I just played? I don't know, my friend. I am Mengucci09 on Magic Arena. And I stream every day from 9 to 1. So if you play against me from 9 to 1, European time zone, it's very likely that that's me, the one you played against. I'm just going to Diligent Excavator. The check cleansers are just amazing with these shrines. Our opponent's playing Bant. Not sure what kind of Bant, but they're playing Bant. GG, they will out. Okay, so I could play Teferi, because my opponent is playing a control deck, maybe. Or, maybe they're playing Field of the Dead, and I should just ignore them and do my own plan. The question is, though, what's my own plan? Okay, I think my own plan is just to cast Uro and ramp a land here. I think ramping is quite relevant, even in this game. Hooray. Lots of Diligent Excavator. No more so. The Signore Grande is a friend of mine, and I just bought his account on Magic Online and didn't change the name. So on Magic Online, if you play against Signore Grande, it's me. If on any other platform, in everything you'll face Signore Grande, it's just this friend of mine who sold me his account on Magic Online. And the nickname is nice, so I just use his account. All right, yeah, I played Field of the Dead, so that was good. That's good. Okay, so I think I want to just low roll this Kethis. I don't want to expose Kethis. I don't want to expose Kethis to a Wrath of God. Thank you, Goto Golda, for your company. See you tomorrow. Pick up the Fury and pass the turn. Because if you play Kethis like this, that just kill it. That's bad. Very bad. Alright, I want to draw Mox Opal. Or Mox Amber, sorry. Oracle of Moldaya, cool. Crazy Side Droid on top. I'm very unimpressed with this card. I really do not like Oracle of Moldaya. I don't even like it in Cube. It will be good here probably, but it's a 4-mana 2-2. 4-mana 2-2 is just very fragile. If I draw a Mox Amber, I win the game. If I don't win the game. There's an Indata 3-0 on top. Opponent has already made a land drops though. Okay, I didn't. What are we bouncing here? I think I'm bouncing Oracle of Moldaya, just 4 mana. Drawing a card. Uro. I don't think I can... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go Uro. If I draw land, I am able to reanimate Uro. If I don't... Yeah, I think this is nice. I can also just go Diligent Excavator Uro. I won't be. I don't think the aim of the game isn't to reanimate Ur in this match. The aim of the game in this match is to just find Mox Opal. Mox Amber, sorry, I keep on calling Mox Opal. Although this way my opponent can have a Wrath of God. But that's fine. If they have a Wrath of God, I believe this to be fine. As I still have the backup pieces. So I'm looking for Mox Amber. Either to mill or to draw, it's the same. Milling or drawing Mox Amber is exactly the same. Alright, that's it. I have no more plays. So I'll pause the turn. My graveyard just, yeah, there's just cards. There's just legends. You need some legends. Look at that with Kethis. Now that I've drew a second one, I might even just play a value Kethis. Where I go, like Kethis Tamio. Adusa EDH, yeah. Okay, so they replay the Oracle. What's on top? Uro, okay. I believe Golos Field to be a very good deck. You might have a tough matchup against Goblins and Kethis, which is, you know, definitely leaves you in an awkward spot. But, yeah. Otherwise, it is definitely the king of the late game in this format. Although the problem is that there's very many decks that go faster. Alright, still looking for the Mox Amber in case find it. I don't know Milk Zolo. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't know about it. E che coglioni. My opponent, we almost know the roll ends. I think it's going to be fine to just go Diligent Excavator, Kethis. Just hope to mill a Mox. Just hope to mill it now. Yeah, I'm just hoping to mill now a Mox Amber. With on the top 4 cards. Alright, let's go. I already went through a lot of the deck. Okay, so there's a 1. We have now to look for more. We have now to look for more. To look for more Mox Ambers. But this is definitely a good starting point. As I have now Emery to mill me more cards. I can also go to Fairy. Aspetta un attimo. Yeah, go to Fairy. Going to Fairy I think is just safer. Actually, Emery. Nah, Emery just mills so many cards, right? How many does Teferi mill? I mean, Teferi also mills a million cards. Honestly. Like, Emery mills 8. Teferi mills... Oh, Teferi mills more. Yeah, Teferi mills more. Actually, though, but I can play two Emerys. Okay, now I'll play Emery. Emery mills 6. 2 Emerys mills 16. So I'm looking for 1 Mox Amber in the top 16 cards. There it is, and now we have the guaranteed. Now it's official. So once again, Uro is just fillering. It's not actually necessarily needed. It's more sort of like B plan in your main deck. Although there must be said that this is just a good matchup, and we already knew it was a good matchup. So we just we're just missing pieces, so we had to like durdle around a little bit, and it took longer. Still miss some Mox Ambers. Oh, yeah, I just missed one. All right, I don't think this is. Yeah. Did I get Jace? Yeah, I did. All right, good game. Good game, good game, good game. Play the Wielder of Mysteries. And I'll draw a card. Alright. And now we go to sideboard against Field of the Dead, which is a very good matchup. And you just usually what I did was just cut Uros for Ashiok and Pulse. Pulse answers a bunch of things like Gravedigger's Cage and can also bounce some random like tokens and such. And Ashiok just stops a lot of things while also just fueling our own thing. And as I said, Uro is just not needed in this plan. Selling account is not allowed? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Is it allowed in Magic Online? Because I mean, I guess it is allowed. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Try Jorel in this deck? No. Teshar? I mean, Teshar's nice. Lurus? I don't know. There's just a lot of good cards. I don't think the deck needs more, right? Oh, on Arena, not on Magic Online. So on Arena, it's not allowed. Okay, sure. Magic Online, the economy is all about like Tixes and selling Tixes and stuff like that. Making money with... There's a lot of people that live off Magic Online. Okay. Yeah, the bug is fixed. It's Chromatic Sphere. The bug is fixed. I mean, earlier I had Chromatic Star. I think it hit the card when I casted it. Okay, I'm playing this Triumph. Might need red mana. Green mana, sorry. Yeah, I agree. Cast 9. Yeah, this is a automill deck. Called you can call it that. Yeah, sure. I mean, it depends where you're from, Picappa. But if you're from your name, Italy, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. But people in other countries in the world do that. I'm gonna do Gift Excavator Mox here. If they go Dispute, it's fine. I'll make myself. I could have also gone like Mox Emery. But the thing is that if I had Chromatic Star, I maybe would have done it. Because Emery just grants you card advantage next turn. Whereas this way, by playing the Gift Excavator first, you just mill way more cards first. No, I don't think so, Latix. Because like, if you play in the weekend, you actually, you know, now with like this big PTQs and stuff, they pay very well. Like Magic Online, if you're good at Magic, pays very well. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Emery here. I could have got... No, ho fatto una cappella, chat. Ho fatto una cappella, I'm sorry. I should have played Emery first and then the Agent Excavator. My bad. My bad. You know, it's just... This deck is hard and like talking with chat definitely makes it more complicated. Plus I'm playing a good matchup so I cannot turn off my brain. Hopefully it doesn't matter much. A stressful way to get money, is it? It's very fun to play Magic. But like 2K constantly is... Oh, a year. Oh, okay, a year, yeah. Some country, some country you don't need to earn as much. Yeah, I think I'm sorry. Alright, my opponent's doing the thing. They have Field of Ruin. Remember, we're playing one basic land for a Field of Ruin. Turn 4, our opponent has 8 lands. Pretty funny. Okay, now we're playing better, alright? We're playing better, I promise. I promise you, chat. We're playing better now. So I'll go to Fairy. Mill myself for 4. I'm looking to mill or either draw or mill Kethis or draw Lazav. I think we have all the pieces. We're only missing to draw one of those pieces. Yeah, I'm just playing Emery. Emery is just great with the star and the sphere. Yeah, had I played differently, I would have been able to. Had I played differently, I would have been able to get back sphere already. It's just like kind of a draw engine. Emery plus star, per sphere. Sorry. You can also just naturally deck yourself and draw, and draw Jace without just going through the Kethis part. I've never done it. I did that once in Modern with Jeskai Breach. For my opponent had Ashok, they were milling me a lot, and I drew Tassa Oracle and I won the game. I mean, of course you can't do that. Like, you can't say I'm a professional Magic Online gamer if you're not very good and lose a lot. You know, you have to say that if you're. Why did you put Limvala on side your Kethis deck? Limvala only works on your opponent's side. Alright, I'll flashback the sphere here. Reclamation. I played against Reclamation earlier. I think it's just the worst Kethis. Okay, I'll just be drawing here. If I draw what I want to draw, I'll win. If not, I'll play Ashok, I guess. Alright, I'll redoing the thing. I keep on milling myself pretty aggressively here. I guess I can go ahead and mill my opponent. Did I? Alright, you know what actually, chat? I have 20 cards left in my deck and there's a Jace somewhere. Alright. So I am just going to maybe stop milling myself here, and I'll just mill my opponent here. How would that be? As an idea, I think I like this idea. I think I'll mill my opponent now. I have 20 cards. I have 19 cards. If I find the Jace, I can easily mill my whole deck. And I'll play one of these lands. I don't want to play a cycle land. They won't be able to kill Teferi. Hopefully it won't matter. Let's see what they want to do on the turn. Do we have Shock Typhoon? What are they doing? So my deck is 19 cards. There's a Jace somewhere. How many Kethis are in there? There's 3 Kethis. How many Lazav? Lazav also wins the game if I draw it. Oh, there's only one Lazav. Yeah, one Lazav, 3 Kethis. I have a lot of ways of winning the game, I think. You think it's good? Okay, sure. I mean, could be. Okay, so they're killing Teferi here. I am killing one of those zombies. Alright, and let's go for Kethis. Hopefully they don't have a counter. I have 18 cards in my deck. I think once again, as I said earlier, I'm just milling my opponent here. Just because if this Kethis resolves, I win the game. And if they have Dispute, I can pay for it. What's my score with Kethis so far? I have lost the Mirror and 2 Goblins. 5 and 2. Alright, so they have the Tails End. Which makes... yeah, it just makes me just... it's fine. Alright, so I'll go Chromatic Sphere. Oh, it's Kanta, true. So I cast Chromatic Sphere, and I keep on milling my opponent. Opponent deck is very thin at this point. Oh wow, we milled Uro. I guess I'll exile it with... that's why you activate Ashoks in the end. I'm just getting black... no, spend white mana. I need to get white mana, so if I draw Kethis... or that, I guess. Yeah, so I pay 2 life, I'll play Teferi. Keep on milling my opponent. And then finally, I'll mill my opponent with Ashiok. So my opponent goes down to 17 cards this turn. Oh, Dispute. Okay. That'll be my opponent. They have 1 card in hand. Ugin, that was good. That would have been very good. I played my land. I made my land drop, so I passed the turn. My deck has 17 cards, 2 of which are Kethis the Hidden, and then 1 is Lazav. So still many outs to win. My opponent library has 15 cards. Yes, Behold Beast. Also, Trapdown is just a good card, right? This is pretty funny because my opponent just hasn't really interacted with me very much. So I really had the time to do anything I wanted. They had probably those Tails End and Mystical Dispute Strangled in the end for a while with our Teferi. Unfortunately, they managed to kill the Teferi. I hear they can kill Ashiok. I didn't think about it. Historic is every card is legal on the format. Because they will kill Ashiok here. Oh no, they didn't. It's not Capella has format. Yeah, everything's on arena. Alright, I drew Kethis again. I hope now this sticks. I mean, I had 16 cards at 2 outs. I think it's reasonable. Alright, good game. Okay, finish with 6-2 with this deck, losing to the Mirror and to Mono and to Goblins once. I went 1-1 against Goblin overall. So that's it for me, chat. I'll be hosting